Lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
What? Did I just hear that? Did I hear that right? Did I see that right? Did I hear that right? I guess it doesn't really matter what I saw. Did I hear that right? The president just said, you gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30. And the audience erupted in laughter. They erupted in laughter because he's such a comedian. He's so funny. Let's watch it again. See if there's little nuances we missed this last time.
But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway. But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me. We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway.
Look, everybody's just laughing. It's like that's just the funniest thing ever. Like, what? Nobody's gasping. Nobody's saying, "Excuse me, what did he mean by that? What did he mean by that?" Now, this is one of those things where they don't even try to explain the context. They just kind of, the mainstream media types. I mean, I guess Fox News is the exception, but they're the controlled opposition. So, but most of them, who just support the U.S. State Department neocon mainline approach to American foreign policy and American domestic policy. They just don't even bother to say anything about this. They just roll right past it. They just shrug. That's what I think is most notable about this one. Like the other gaffes that our president has made lately. They're just sort of more kind of suggestive of somebody who's losing his mind. Although who's in maybe even past the early stages of dementia. Although I would say that, like I was saying to somebody the other day, Joe Biden has never been an eloquent speaker. He's always been Mr. Gaff. And that's what made me for a while just think, oh, he's harmless. He's hapless. He's like your weird uncle that you meet, maybe once a year at a family gathering, and who is a little too friendly and says some weird, inappropriate things. But you just sort of think, well, he's harmless. He's a little eccentric. He doesn't really know the right things to say in a public setting. But God bless him. Bless his heart, as we say here in the South. But with this, what in the world? Let's watch it again. I just have to. It's not very long, but I just have to keep seeing.
But guess what? We got a lot to do. You gotta say hi to me.
Even that was creepy. Even you gotta say hi to me. Even that was a creepy thing to say. Just stopping his rambling remarks and noticing some woman in the crowd. that he knows from way back when, that back when he was 30 and she was 12. You gotta say hi to me, and everybody laughs. It's like, this is the emperor's new clothes. They know this guy is so unfit, is so out of it, is so just they're embarrassed by it, but they just sort of want to laugh it off. They want to flatter him with laughter when he says something weird, but then he goes on to say this.
We go back a long way. She was 12, I was 30, but anyway. But guess what? We got a lot to do.
And they laugh. Again, that's the thing that I get them. I get courtesy laughter for somebody who is not in great shape mentally, but who you still want to show your support for, because the alternative is those Republicans, those MAGA types. And so when he's just trying to be funny, you laugh. You just reflexively laugh. But but to laugh at I was 30, she was 12, that should have been something that was met with silence. That should have been something that was met with gasps, or at least just like, what? Did I really just hear that? What do you mean by that? If he knew her when he was 30 and when she was 12, and this is somebody who is not related to him, not a niece, or anything like that, or not a friend of his daughter or anything like that. What? Again, people might say, "Oh, it was taken out of context." Although, again, I haven't heard anybody even say that. I haven't heard any defense of this. Again, it's like they just want to roll past it, just like with the Pizzagate stuff. They just say, "Oh, that's just fake news," and then they just roll past it. Well, what about all the things in the Podesta letters? Oh, we're not going to talk about those things. Well, the letters are real, and what they say in them is what they're actually saying. And so what about all that? Oh, we're not going to talk about that. That's just conspiracy talk. Well, what does it mean, though, when he said, when they make all these cryptic references and make these strange remarks and about pizza and hot dogs and coded remarks and so forth? Oh, well, we're just not going to talk about that. And so that's the same thing they're doing here with this offhanded kind of witticism, I guess. Was it supposed to be a witticism? The I was 30, she was 12. Is that a joke? What's the joke there? But they're just rolling past it. But damn it, I don't forget these things, and you shouldn't forget them either. And they're right out there for all of us to see. That's one advantage of the internet age. 30 years ago, something like this could have just gone by the wayside, because the mainstream media would just not show it anymore. And, you would have to order some video clip from somewhere, from, something up somewhere obscure. You have to order this videotape to put in your VCR, where maybe you'd hear these kinds of things. But now they can't really hide this stuff anymore. So everything is a double-edged sword. The internet has messed things up in a lot of ways, but it's also made things better. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Just wanted to weigh in on this. I couldn't just let it slide. So thanks for watching.